So hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to talk a little bit about mods and in general something that I've had luck with mods, especially when it comes to slicing. So a lot of people are worried about taking those 5 dots to 6 dots, which is cool, you know, but I found that taking those greens and blues that have decent speed secondaries, leveling those mods up is actually good bang for buck. Like this blue mod right here with 11 speed secondary, you can potentially slice this mod and you can get a +5 or +6 to the speed secondary. Or we can get a good offense boost on it, etc, etc. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to slice this mod and, see what goes down. Yes, I sim in threes. Seems to work out for me. Alright, we should have the materials, and they're rather cheap. It's like, what, 15 of the first material and 25 of the other? No, 10 actually. 10 of these and 25 of these to take it to a purple. Now, when I slice this, I can get a +5 or +6 speed, which makes this mod incredible cheddar, dog. So let's see what happens. Okay, we got +2% potency, which is not bad. I mean, in all honesty, 3.3% secondary potency isn't bad. Now I have another chance when I take it to gold for the speed to roll. But overall, still, even though the speed didn't jump up, we still got a good jump in potency, which still makes the mod a lot better. And it's a lot cheaper than doing like a 5 to a 6 dot. I mean, 50-50 and 20 of those plus 200k credits. I mean, it's pretty healthy, dude. And these right here, if you don't collect these out of the guild shipments, then you're paying 1,500 crystals for 20. Which is pretty damn expensive if you ask me. So we have a green up here with a 9 speed secondary. I mean, we just need 15 of those. Once again, cheap, dude. You could just do this. You could just refresh your 50s and just keep leveling up greens until you find a winner. Will I find a winner? I don't know. I don't know. It's all RNG. But, it's a lot cheaper in the long run. There we go. That 9 has a chance to become double digits, which makes this mod a lot better. There, we got 700 protection. Still makes the mod pretty damn good. And it was pretty cheap to do it. You can do this for all your greens and blues and make them a lot better. I mean, 1,400 secondary protection isn't slouch at all. You know what I'm saying? You can do this. I mean, you could just sort through, come through your filters, secondary speed. Do that. Boom. Let's sort them by highest speed. And we go through this and we look for blues and greens. Jedi Training Ray has a 15 that could be sliced, which is relatively cheap, and it would make the mod a purple. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but as long as the refresh isn't 200, I'm relatively fine with it. Now we finally get one. I mean, the drop rate varies on these pieces. Sometimes you get a 6 and a 7, and then sometimes you don't. You get a 1 or a 2. See, you get a 4. Then you get a 1. Then you get a 5. It's to keep you coming back on the refresh. Nah, we won't do a 200, but you get the point. You know what I'm saying? That 15 could turn into a 20, for bare minimum, price, 25 and 10 salvage. I mean, that's pretty good. And even if it doesn't, I mean, my crit chance, the defenses could roll, and I actually have two opportunities from blue to purple, from purple to gold. I have opportunities for that 15 speed to turn into a 20, which makes that a pretty uber mod, you know. So don't waste all your time unless you're like Kraken status and, you have the funds slash resources to 6 dot all your mods. Eventually do 6 dot all your mods, of course, especially for your arena team. But it's not all necessary. And the whites are even cheaper. I think the whites are like ridiculously cheap to slice. They're like, yeah. See what I'm saying? There's just 10 of these. That's pretty daggone cheap. So just roam around your roster, look for green, blues, and whites, that you can upgrade, and just take them up rarity levels, and maybe your speed will roll. I've had plenty mods where they've had double digit secondary speed, and I've rolled them, and they've increased quite a bit, 6s and 5s. So it's definitely worth it, If you don't have the resources to, 6 dot your mods, look at those blues and greens with speed secondaries, man. You could get a lot of bang for buck. Like with Scion, I think I golded all his mods. He's an arena guy. So I put gold on everything except the arrow, which I'll eventually work on. And it got him speed increases, which is what you need for arena. Alright, and that's my little tidbit of advice for mod slicing. Just remember, look at those blues and greens with speed secondaries and roll them up, man, and see if you get more speed increases. It could work out. I mean, even if you don't get the speed increase, you can get a large increase on another stat, like that potency roll I had, which would still make it worth it, or that plus 700 protection, which makes it worth it. Alright, I hope this helps everybody with mod slicing just a little bit, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
I'm